Vande Mataram. Good morning. So, welcome all of you. This morning we are going to discuss a brilliant topic that is with the caption Faith and Trust in the Divine Grace. So, important topic we are going to discuss. It is almost the oft discussed topic. Almost it is oft inquired topic. It is almost oft queried topic. That is trust and faith and trust in the divine grace. So, before going to discuss this topic, of course, one thing is very much essential to know what really is grace. Sri Aurobindo quotes very interestingly, grace is not an invention. So, Sri Aurobindo interestingly clarifies very in a smooth manner, the grace is not an invention, it is of course the spiritual experience. The more you go, the more you achieve. Kruv and pa, kor and pa, kru. This is from the Sanskrit term krupa, kru and pa. So the more you rush in, the more you will conquer and you will get, so that this grace will be accomplished by you. So this is the right fact we are going to discuss. Grace is not not an invention. Grace is not an invention. It is in fact of spiritual experience. So again, Sri Aurobindo tries to quote very interestingly the difference between the knowledge and ignorance. There are two terms, of course, with capital letter. The difference between knowledge and ignorance is the grace of the spirit. That is the major outward difference. That is the most typical difference Sri Aurobindo differentiates. Anyway, after describing the divine grace, of course, we find two words in this entire topic of discussion, that is faith and trust in the divine grace. So initially we must know that what are the two terms. Of course, synonymously we use faith and trust. Develop faith, developed trust, faith in the divine mother, trust the divine mother, she will. So everything almost synonymously we use the terms. Anyway, Sri Aurobindo, in the writings of Sri Aurobindo, in the quotings of Sri Aurobindo quotes and defines like this: faith, a dynamic entire belief and acceptance. A dynamic entire belief and acceptance. Then again, Sri Aurobindo quotes about trust, the feeling of the sure expectation of another's help and reliance on his word, character, etc. Expectation of one another's help and reliance on his word and character, that feeling is the with a certainty, that is actually trust. So again I will try to explain as explained by Sri Aurobindo, of course. Faith, a dynamic entire belief and acceptance. Dynamic entire belief and acceptance, that is faith. Again, trust is the feeling of the sure expectation of another's help and the reliance. Another's help, that certainty will be there, and reliance on his word and character. So from this another word comes what is reliance. Reliance means dependence upon another for something based on the trust. So these are the things, and confidence, the sense of security that goes with the trust. So these are the things usually we define when we are going to define the faith and the trust of the divine grace. So these are the three terms in that entire topic of discussion, faith and trust in the divine grace. So we must know the divine, that is the goal, that is our goal. We, for a spiritual seeker, there is nothing except the divine, that is our destiny, that is our goal. And from the beginning, from the end, in the middle, everything, wherever you see, we are centering around, moving, the center is divine. The goal is divine, the beginning is divine. Anyway, so we are going to discuss little bit on this topic, this beautiful topic, of course, here in the, it is Mother's writing. We'll try to explain and try to quote few words from Mother's writings. The grace and the help are always there for all who aspire for them. So it is there, like sunlight, it is the same for them, same for all, it is everywhere. It can be, it is not actually, we are not, without any distinction, differentiation, anybody can accept anybody can feel the sun rays, the sunlight, and the heat also, of course. So like this, like sunlight we see, thus also the grace. The grace and the help, and additionally during the uses to another term, that is help, are always there for all who aspire for them. For them means this grace and help. It is all every way, in all, under all circumstances, it is available for everybody. And their power is limited when limitless when received with faith and confidence. Exactly, that is what we have discussed a little bit earlier. So it is limitless. Limitless when? How? When received in with faith and confidence. The condition is faith and confidence. Suppose there is Himalayas are there. We are going to get the entire Himalayas, but we have carried only a bag of 5 kg capacity. So with the 5 kg capacity bag, we want to take the lift up the entire Everest and the entire Himalayas. And as much as it is, this is a theoretical concept. Like this, if there is faith and confidence, so this grace is limitless. You can carry anything. And again, here in the mother course, at the very moment when everything seems to go from bad to worse, things are worsening, things seem to go from bad to worse, it is then that we must make a supreme act of faith and know that the grace will never fail us. Things are running bad to worse, it is unbearable, undetectable, unpredictable, unbearable. Under that circumstance, one must be sure that the divine grace is there, will never fail us. Again, at each moment of our life, in all circumstances, the grace is they are helping and us to surmount all difficulties. Difficulties must come, it will come as a hurdle, but it must not turn to the obstacle. So, under all circumstances, in every moment, each moment of the time, under all circumstances, the grace is there, helping us for what? Her surmounting all the difficulties, not only difficulties of the few and the others left behind, but nothing like this. So surmount all difficulties. Through this apparent chaos, a new and a better order is being formed. There is chaos, turmoils, classes, tribes, all are actually grayness. This blindness is there. Of course, there is falsehood, there is actually ignorance. In spite of all, there is also, you see, new and a better order to be formed. A new creation from the old shall rise, everything will change, there will be an entire overall transformation, and there will be change, a new order will come. But to see it, one must have the faith in the divine grace. To see it, to feel it, to observe it, to actually entertain it, one must have the faith in the divine grace. Cheer up. Mother says, cheer up, you have to go, you have to rise, you have to enjoy. So again, Mother quotes, it is when all seems lost, same, strategically same, all seems lost, nothing is left for you, that all can be saved. Then that time all can be saved, because night is the darkest before the darkness. You must be there. So you feel nothing is there, way is closed, I can't move forward. And it is darkest night. Then you feel, if somebody is there, aware, if he is conscious, he will feel that is a great beginning. The great end, the seeming great end, it is the only a great beginning of the great hour to begin from now. When you have lost confidence in your personal power, then you should have faith in the divine grace. Because our faith, our force, our energy, our stamina, our confidence, it is limited. So if we lose faith, that is naturally, so after some time that will go, very limited power, limited capacity of course. Then that time you will feel more and more, you will be conscious more and more, you will be aware more and more that there is a greater destiny, greater power, that is divine grace, that will never fail, and it is there, always there to help us, is if there is faith and confidence. Again, in the final analysis, everything really depends upon the divine grace. Initially, you may find some classes, turmoils, obstacles, hurdles, so many ways, the darkness, obscurity. But at the end, at the final analysis, it really depends upon the divine grace, and we should look into the future with confidence and sincerity. So, of course, serenity, confidence, serenity, we must look forward to the future, because divine is there, His grace is there. We must rely on it, we must be, await and look forward with faith and confidence. Progress at once, we quickly as we can. That progress will progressing at the same time as quickly as we can, because it is this progress is inner progress, and it is there for the inner progress. Actually, divine is there with us. He is helping, guiding, He is taking care. So nothing to worry. It is there, that must come. So I can know. Suppose somebody is crossing a river on a rope. then how it is possible? It is deep. Actually, the river is deep. The current is more. So he does not know swim, but actually he crosses the river. Then question, after the crossing the river, the media person came and went, how you could be able to cross it? Is it due to your greed? No, no, nothing like this. Then how you could be able to cross the river on that single rope? There is nothing to catch, and you don't know swimming. Even for the first time you are looking crossing over the rope. How it is? No, that was the inner faith and confidence with the divine. So I just chanted the word. That japa, that mantra was there. I just chanted it one word per word, and silently I passed. And this man is, you will be more astonished. I crossed the river on the single rope, which actually I was unaccustomed, and closing the eyes, of course. Only thing was silent, that awareness. I was just chanting the mother's name, and I crossed the river. That was possible because divine is there to help me, and divine helped, of course. Anyway, then we'll go to another part. That after the faith in the divine grace, we'll go trust in the divine grace. Again, another part of this story we'll discuss. It is in proportion to our trust in the divine that the divine grace will can act for us and help. The proportionately, how much you trust, how much your faith goes to which extent, on that proportion, with that reciprocality, then you will get the divine grace. Mother quotes beautifully, it is in proportion to our trust in the divine that the divine grace will act for us and help. It will act for us and it will help as per our proportion of trust and confidence in the divine, and also of course divine grace. Again, mother quotes very beautifully, like the child who does not reason, and he never selects. Mother is actually angry. Mother is actually it is taken bath or looking dirty. Whether she has of course cleaned her clothes and all. Nothing. Simply because it is the simply child confidence with the child is happy. In no way actually the child expresses the reason. So, but as we grow up, that's a reasoning mind. It brings a lot of scopes, lot of distinction there, lot of thinkings are there. So it is again like a child who does not reason and has no care, never cares, never reasons. And trust thyself like this. Trust his mother, child trust its mother. Like this, we must trust ourselves to the divine and his will, and his will may be done. Like the child, simply he is jumping. He does not know I'll fall down. She will catch me or not. She will be angry or not. Like this simply child had confidence. We have to move to the divine that his will be done. Again, mother quotes beautifully. Nothing can be compared to the peace that comes from the total trust in the divine grace. When we have trust in the divine grace, then what is the symptom? What is the outcome? There will be peace. And if that peace, the great peace is coming, nothing can be compared. That is endless peace, that is inexhaustible. It is a vast peace that is coming from the trust in the divine grace. Then again, mother quotes, leave all care to the divine's grace. Entire thing you leave to the divine's grace, including your progress, and you will be in peace. So everything, if we are living with in the hands of the mother, then what will come? What will be the output? What will come? Then mother course, you will be in peace. That is a great peace, vast peace, universal peace you will feel. For one who has a total trust in the divine. Now mother course trust. Mother comments upon the total trust in the divine, and in his wisdom and mercy there is no more problems. If there is trust and total trust in the divine and his wisdom and mercy, divine wisdom and his mercy, there can be no problem. These problems will be solved, because if there is a problem from our side, there is a solution from the divine. So if we trust, we help, then naturally these problems will eventually vanish. And this grace and difficulties, mother quotes very interestingly, the peace, again, the peace is universally appreciated and recognized of the divine. And again, but the progress is welcomed only by those whose aspiration is intense and courageous. So great aspiration must be there when in your life you meet with a hardship. Take it is in the grace, and the Lord will come and help you. That is the best.